Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we have this beautiful equation and we're going to solve it. Okay, well, to start guys, I'm gonna make a substitution to make it easier to solve. So I'm gonna say that this part here is going to be y. Okay, so I'm gonna say that 8373 plus square root of x is going to be y. So since this is y, it means that x plus this square root of this what I call y is going to be 8373. Okay, simultaneous equation. Let me say this is my first equation, this is my second equation. Okay, to continue, I'm going to do something here before continue solving this problem, this simultaneous equation. I'm going to say that I'm going to write this. I'm going to send this x to the right side of the equation. I'm going to have this, and this is going to be equal 8373 minus x. Well guys, if I'm going to square both sides, I have to have that 8373 minus x has to be greater than or equal 0, and then I will have 8373 plus square root of x, and then this is equal 8373 minus x, and this is square. And obviously guys, you could solve this problem doing that, but I'm not going to do that. That's why we made this substitution. What I actually want from here is this part. I have to have a condition to know where my x belongs to. Okay, so from here, okay, we would have that minus x would be greater than or equals to negative 8373. So x would be multiplying by minus 1 both sides. I'm going to change it. It will change the sign of the, so it will be 8373. So x has to be less than, x has to be less than 8373. Okay, this is our condition. So we can get back to here. So in this case, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add side by side. Okay, so the left side would be 8373 plus square root of x plus square root of y. Okay, and this is going to be y plus 8373. So guys, from here, this is 0, right? And then I have here x minus y plus square root of x plus square root of y, and this is equal 0. So guys, square root, x, I can write x as square root of x squared minus y, I can write y as square root of y squared plus square root of x plus square root of y equals 0. And from here, so this is what we have here, this one is same thing as a squared minus b squared, which is a plus b, which multiplies a minus b. Okay, so this would be square root of x plus square root of y, which multiplies square root of x minus square root of y, plus this, I'm gonna put in bracket just to factorize. So this term and this term, they're the same, this one is equal to this one. I'm gonna factor this, I'm gonna factorize. I will left here with square root of x minus square root of y, and I have 1 here plus 1, and this is going to be 0. Well, since this is equal 0, it means that but remember, we would write this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. But getting back here, guys, square root of x has to be greater than or equal 0. And here, square root of y has to be, square root of y has to be greater than or equal 0. So if square root of y and square root of x are both greater than 0, so it means that this one, square root of y plus square root of y, so square root of x plus square root of y, they are greater than 0. So I'm going to work with this part, which is square root of x minus square root of y plus 1. This is equal 0. So, well, sending this one to the other side, I would have square root of y equals square root of x plus 1. Well, I'm going to square both sides. Okay, I'm going to square both sides. So now I have y equals to this square root of x squared is x squared plus 2 square root of x plus 1. Okay, this one square gives us this. So, but what is y? As we said before here, y is equal to this. Okay, so I'm going to replace now. It's going to be 83/73 plus square root of x equals x squared plus 2 square root of x plus 1. Okay, so now I'm going to send these terms to the right side of the equation. So on the right side, we're going to have x squared plus 2 square root of x and minus square root of x and plus 1 and minus 83/73, and this is equal 0. So this would give us x squared plus this would give us square root of x. I'm pretty much sorry, this is x only. This is x, not x squared. Okay, so this is x because it's square root of x squared, right? This is x only. Okay, so x plus square root of x and minus 83/72, and this is equal 0. Well, guys, from here we have that x, I can write x. You can make a substitution here. For instance, you could do something like square root of x equal a, and then you would have x equals a squared, and then you would have an equation like this. X is equal to a squared plus square root of x is a plus a minus 83/72. Okay, equals 0. And you would solve this equation. Okay, but let's do something better. Okay, let's do something better. Square root of x. So x here, I can write as square root of x squared plus square root of x minus 83/72. So I'm not going to need to use a substitution. Okay, and we save more time as well. So this is 83/72, guys. This is a product of minus 92 times 91, and we have 1 here. 1 is equal to 92 minus 91, which is 1. Okay, so we can solve this saying that we can do this. Okay, square root of x squared. This one we can write as plus 92 square root of x minus 91 square root of x and minus 92 times 91, and this is equal 0. Just let us factor these terms. So we're gonna have square root of x here, bracket square root of x plus 92 minus here 91, bracket square root of x plus 92 equals 0. So guys, it means that we're gonna have square root of x plus 92, which multiplies square root of x minus 91, and this is equal 0. So continuing here, we would have square root of x plus 92, okay, and this is equal 0, and square root of x minus 91, and this is equal 0. So we have that square root of x here is going to be negative 92. So we know that this one is technically impossible, right? And we can't square both sides of the equation. And we know that square root of x has to be greater than or equal 0. So we're going to reject this. And we're going to work with this then. So we have square root of x, okay, equals 91 here. So squaring both sides, we're going to have x equals to 91 squared. So 91 squared, guys, it's 8281. This is the answer for our problem. And remember that in the beginning we say that x has to be less than or equal to 83/73. And if we see our solution here, 82 actually 82, 81 is not greater than 83, 73. So our answer is obeys our condition. So it's correct. So guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and I could check the solution, but it actually works because I've already done it. And thank you very much for watching the video. And guys, I'll see you next video. Thank you very much, and be with our answer, and goodbye. Please subscribe. I was forgetting this. Please subscribe, guys.